Welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where we are playing Sakura Magical Girls. Don't forget to check the video description for links to our Discord server, other places, and the link to this game on Steam. In the last episode, we went through a trial through a forest, and now wandered into... Boy, that was almost a Freudian slip. We wandered into the shower, where Ayame is, showering.
Well, we didn't really wander into the shower. She kind of pushed us into the shower.
She did. She pulled us with an invisible hand.
Well, I wanted to have a moment to speak with you, boy.
Oh, shit. Wrong window is in focus. There we go.
What's the matter? Have no words to offer me?
I'll offer you a cheeseburger with ranch dip. Anyway, the water streams down her dark skin, hardly obscuring her figure. Her smile is even more sultry than before. That impressive chest of hers is only obscured by the flowing locks of her dark red hair. I lose myself in the sight for a moment.
Oh my, you're making me feel embarrassed.
I am most certainly not.
You're staring at me with such lustful eyes. Not that I mind.
Of course not. I snap out of it. Why are you here?
Do you ask that of every lady who's having a shower? My body gets awfully dirty, you know.
She says that as one of her hands begins to slip down the side of her thigh. That isn't what I meant.
I know it wasn't. It's just fun to see that flustered look on your face, boy. Since you did a good job on your trial, I just thought to myself, maybe I could reward you somehow. Good pets get rewards, you know.
What kind of reward?
Oh, does that interest you? Where's that little defiant streak you had before?
She makes her chest sway a bit.
Does a woman just have to show you a little skin to make you obedient?
Don't know about Taichi, but certainly it is true for real me.
You really are easy, you know.
That's more than just a little skin that you're showing.
Ah, there it is. You're no fun unless you try to actively resist me.
Stop mocking me. She begins giggling.
I'm liking you more and more, boy. Why don't you step in the shower with me? We can get to know each other a little better.
That irresistible force is pulling me in again. But it stops right before I enter the shower.
Your mouth was saying no, but you were really saying yes.
She giggles again.
I'm just teasing you.
Are you? I figured. Pfft, whatever.
Is the view not reward enough for you, boy?
I just stare again.
That's what I thought. Work a little harder and we might be able to get you something a little more satisfying.
Right.
Now go on, back to work, boy.
After she's finishing showering, she steps out.
Oh, here you are. It was good of you to wait for me, boy.
I'd tell you to stop with the boy thing, but it would just encourage you.
That's right. I'm asserting my dominance over you already.
As if that's going to happen.
Your tongue is still so sharp. How cute. I could just pinch your cheek.
I'm not going to get away from her if I keep getting baited into these dumb conversations. Let's change it to a different topic. There must be a reason why you're here. Did you want to say something to me?
Just checking to see how you're doing. After all, you've been through such a terrible trial.
To say the least. I know what they said in the forests were alive, but that one sure had it out for me. Since when does bark become slippery if you touch it? I think that whole trial could have gone a lot better.
Could have, should have, did not. It doesn't matter. Now then, on to a more important topic. Still interested in sharing the job with me?
I'm still undecided about that.
Those two girls seem to have taken a liking to you, so I can understand why you're hesitant. They haven't convinced you that I'm evil, though, have they?
Not at all.
Good. I'd hate for you to share their narrow-minded ways.
What exactly happened between all of you, anyway?
I've had several moments in my life that put me on a different path to those two. I've done the same training as them. I simply could not bring myself to believe in it. Love has its uses, but destruction alone is not the right solution. That notion has caused a lot of friction, that's for certain.
She seems like a bit of a pariah when I look at her. I don't think she's incorrect in her ideas, but I don't think the other two were necessarily incorrect either.
Why so curious, boy? Wanting to get to know me before I take your virginity?
Whoa, that was a turn. I'm not a virgin!
Only a virgin would so loudly deny that they're a virgin. I swear, boy. You're far too easy to tease.
My God, I love her.
Why don't you make this a bit more challenging for me?
I'm almost grinding my teeth.
Calm down, calm down. You need to learn to take a bit of teasing, boy. Having such an easily bruised ego is not befitting of a man.
I need to finish cleaning in here. So, do you mind leaving?
Oh, had enough for one day?
Yes.
What a blunt answer. Very well. Remember that I can take you out of this terrible job anytime you like. The offer will always be open.
Thanks, but I'll be fine. Can't tell my dad that I quit or anything like that. There's no way that the manager wouldn't tell him.
You certainly are dedicated to mopping floors and making beds, boy.
It's not like I have a choice in the matter.
Oh, but you do.
She walks up to me and gives me a lick on the cheek. I recoil from her. Hey, keep your tongue to yourself.
So bashful. You really must be a virgin.
She leaves the room. Okay, first of all, I love her. And second of all, I hope I speak for the fans when I say that's my favorite voice that you do for the channel.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, it's got so many functions. Anyway, she leaves.
Functions? What kind of functions?
She leaves the room with
Care
a confident
to elaborate?
stride. No, all I can do is sit here and fume. Don't you dare make fun of me. That woman's such a pain. I'm on my way to work now. After what I experienced yesterday, I don't think I'll ever complain about cleaning again. Even that manager is bearable compared to my new overlords. But he's an ugly, pudgy man in his 40s. I guess working with 3 girls is a bit nicer than that.
Oh, good morning!
Good morning. Wasn't expecting to see you here this early.
I just wanted to talk to you. Are you keen to start your job as a magician?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I just feel tired.
Well, you did walk a long way through that forest.
Thanks to someone in particular. At least it's over.
But it's going to become tougher from here. You're going to have to help us fight slimes and vine monsters.
Are those the only things which pop up due to bad karma?
Not the only things, but the most common. And it's evil, not bad karma.
Alright, evil.
Good. You can't let Ayame's words deceive you.
Why did she leave exactly?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Sorry, Taichi.
Oh, that's fine. Better change the topic then. So, how much does this magician job pay exactly?
I'd say it's at least 10 times your current pay as a cleaner.
That's insane!
How so? Magicians are rare and they need to be well paid to do their work. Magical girls are a bit more common.
Well, the job sounds like it has some pretty great benefits. What made you decide to become a magical girl, apart from the pay?
Well, I just thought it would be fun to do. How often do you get a chance to do something like this? Just think, magic is real, and it's powered by love. And the uniforms are so stylish, too. Honestly, the benefits to the job are endless.
Don't you think the uniforms look a bit silly? Seriously, the uniforms are absurd. Although I'm not complaining about how revealing they are.
They're not silly. They're woven from a maiden's love and resistance to the touch of evil itself.
Well, I couldn't have expected her not to take this seriously. Better not make too much more commentary about it. The last thing I would want to do is upset her. Right.
I wholeheartedly believe in our mission, too. There's so much sadness in this world, and that grief is the source of all evil. If I can do something to destroy that sorrow, I will. Don't you think that if you're given a chance to serve a higher purpose, you have an obligation to see it through?
I've never really been called to a higher purpose, so I wouldn't know.
But you have! With Hikari and me! Believe me, Taichi. You'll understand once you start working. What we do is important.
How important exactly?
I would say that our work ensures the continued survival of humanity as a species.
The stakes are a bit high for my liking.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Oh no. I haven't worked as a magician before. Isn't this a job I'm not really qualified for? Seriously, I didn't even know that magic existed a short while ago. And now I'm being asked to go out and fight monsters with it? So much for a boring cleaning job.
Well, you can always try it and see how it works out, right? Oh, her tights are distracting. I think
Why?
that you could become a great magician. Well, the way she shifts around, like, her thighs are supposed to turn, but it looks like her stockings just, like, shift around. Because, see, one looks like it's on one side while this one looks like it's on the other side, but then she turns and they, like, shift.
Oh, you mean because they flipped the sprite? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and she doesn't have an ambidextrous sprite either, and that's distracting as hell.
That's weird. Okay, anyway.
I think that you could become a great magician.
It's not really a career choice I've thought about, and how could you in my circumstances?
Then what did you think about? What did you want to be when you were growing up? A tattoo artist?
What?
A gangster?
What?
Did you want to be a Yakuza?
Yeah.
You look like a Yakuza wannabe.
I just go wannabe. Anyway, let's go
like
quiet.
You'd get anywhere in an organization with that bleached hair.
As I reflect back on all those years in school, I didn't really think of a career at all.
Oh, so that's how you ended up here?
Yep, in a minimum wage job I can't lose, a ton of debt to my dad, and a manager who won't get off my back.
Oh god, it's the millennial condition.
If you want an example of what bad decision-making gets you, look no further. My life story can be summed up with 2 sentences. That's kind of depressing.
I didn't know those were your circumstances. I'm sorry for being so insensitive.
I get the impression she's the sort of person who can't handle hurting other people's feelings. I'm tougher than I look, you know. You aren't going to hurt me with words.
But I'm a magical girl. I shouldn't hurt your feelings. So if I do anything to make you uncomfortable, please tell me.
She really does take this job seriously. There's no need to make her anxious. You worry too much. You aren't going to offend me. Just be yourself. That doesn't seem like much, but it's enough to reassure her.
Thanks, Taichi. I knew that you were a good guy.
I don't know what I did to give you that impression.
You can't hide your true self from a magical girl. Believe me, we know exactly how you're feeling.
I'm not big on invasions of privacy, you know.
It's not like that. Don't be mean.
Alright. But you get what I mean. I don't think you'll... What? Oh, I don't think you'll like what's floating around in my head.
It can't be that bad.
Oh, guess you won't know until you look. It's then that I feel something sticky clinging to the sole of my shoe.
Taichi's the source of the evil, isn't he?
Wait, are your shoes sticky too?
What do you mean?
It's then that I look down to find something creeping up my leg. What the hell?
Taichi! A slime snuck up on you! Sneaked up on you! That's not how words work!
We're in a panic, it's okay! She shoves me out of the way.
I translated this!
The slime quickly entangles her, preventing her from moving. Yuki! I try to punch the damn thing, but it just flings me away. Damn! I crash into the ground before stumbling back onto my feet. Yuki, don't my mouth goes dry when I get a closer look at what the slime is doing to her. Are slimes meant to do things like that? Is this the manifestation of bad karma?
Don't look!
I have to figure out a solution and fast. Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, you know what? I bet you that was a censored scene. Because remember, we are playing the uncensored Steam, or the censored Steam version.
Oh, yeah.
So the uncensored versions might be a little more,
Risque.
explicit. Well, what happened to Yuki before was, I didn't think that existed outside of certain comics, which I may or may not have read.
He read them.
But there you have it. It's real. We've seen enough hentai to know where it's going, but she seemed to be fine afterward, thankfully. Moving on from that, I really wonder if they would have just gone full porn if Steam had its current censorship rules in place when the Sakura games came out.
Probably.
Because...
Is there a way to get the uncensored version?
I mean, there is. We can't do it for YouTube, but, yeah, Nutaku has all the uncensored versions of the games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Someone's suggested that we do one of the uncensored ones and just put pyro pasties on everything, but given what we'd have to read out loud, I had a feeling you wouldn't want to do that.
I mean, there's only so many times you can make sex noises before they get routine.
Well, there's a life lesson for all of you. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode.
Remember, ladies, don't fake it. You're worth more than that.